The international manager of mystery has returned. I left Bahrain, but I'm still in Bahrain here to continue my career. I don't want a Singapore song because I ran out of time. Let's just get to the Asian Cup. And after more dad jokes than you can shake a stick at, here we are again, the international manager of mystery. It's what you've been waiting for, and we're back, picking up right where we left off. Now, of course, the real world me, the non-international manager of mystery me, left Bahrain. As you may well know, I've been all around visiting people in different countries, came here to my new base, Kazakhstan. Been a lot of things going on. I don't need to go into all of that in too much detail. One highlight of my time here so far, though, has been, if you'll excuse me, discovering my new local team. Let's get that the right way around. Kairat. Went to see them play in the Europa League qualifiers against Sigma Olomouc of the Czech Republic. Andrea Shavin was playing, and he was rubbish. They lost. Anyway, back to the important stuff. We've got 6 weeks before Football Manager 2019 beta comes out, so we've got 6 weeks to collect some more glamorous trophies with the International Manager of Mystery, and today our focus is the Asian Cup. I don't know if you remember the players. I don't know if I remember the players. It's been a while since I booted this save up, but here you've got a quick overview of my squad. I'm going to put that onto the report. It's not a fantastic team, as you know. That's the theme of this career, it has to be said. If we bring up the ability stats, we've got Abdullah Saeed, left back. He's one of our top players. And then we've got a good striker, Mohamed Jassim, who's on 3.5 stars. He's got potential to go 5 stars, has to be said. And then we've got Mohamed Ali, floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee, as an attacking midfielder. Those are our 3-star players. Let's have a closer look at them. So Saeed, he has been sent off previously. That seems to be in my mind somewhere. But he's the best defender we've got. He's got a bit of dribbling on him. So hopefully he's going to have a role to play in any progress we make here. Mohamed Jassim, the striking dream. He's got 5 goals in 10 caps. I think most of those coming under the International Manager of Mysteries management. So we'll be looking for him to be found in the back of the net here. And Mohamed Ali, who has not yet scored in 21 games for us, which is a bit disappointing considering his advanced position, but we'll be looking to change that in this tournament. First up today, just in case you still haven't got my wonderful jokes at the beginning, is Singapore, and then we're going to play Iran. Hopefully, we're still going to be in with a shout when it comes to this Lebanon game. Remember, the Asian Cup, much like the European Championship these days, is now expanded to 24 teams, which means third-place teams do go through, 4 of the 6 third-place teams. So I think we've got a good chance of progressing here. The Bahraini FA want me to reach the second round, so we'll be aiming for that. And who knows, if we get a lucky draw, maybe we can go a step further. Wow, there's a North Korea-South Korea game on at the same time as us. I don't think we're going to be getting much attention beyond the fans in the stadium and our home countries. Anyway, let's go to the match preview. We are actually favourites for this game, but we know in this International Manager of Mystery series, the favourites tag does not mean much. So this is the team I'm going with. I'm going with that 4-2-3-1 formation, and I'm just looking because I think Singapore, we should be slightly better than them. I'm hoping we'll be slightly better than them, so we'll be looking to dominate or sneak a lucky win. Actually, that's what we'll be looking for. Into the dressing room then, and we are going to tell the team. The assistant manager says that we're favourites. I'm not so sure about that. I'm just going to say, yeah, okay, we're favourites here. That'll do. And then we'll boost the players by telling them all that we've got faith in them. Yeah, still doesn't quite have the same effect as in the club save, does it? And here we go then. kicking off. We are in the white, Singapore in the red, and we'll be looking for a win here. And here we go, we've got a highlight. So we play the ball back to the keeper, Ali Ashfor. What's he going to do with it? He plays a nice patient ball out to Jafar, gets it out to Yusuf. Come on, Yusuf. Play it inside. Nice. Al Salami's got it. Makes a mazy run. Sager to Saeed, and it's too close to the keeper. But good effort. Nice attacking play from us. So stepping out of the International Manager of Mystery mode for a moment. Life here in Kazakhstan's going pretty well, has to be said. Beautiful place. Almaty, very much enjoying my time here. Got myself a new computer desk and a chair today, which is coming. Going to set myself up in a different room. I'm actually recording this in the kitchen, but I just didn't want to wait any longer. Anyway, here we come again. Bahrain on the attack. Oh no, we're not on the attack. A very bad pass. How? 5 defenders there, and the guy still managed to get a shot off. How did that happen? I don't know, but it looks like we're going to get to half-time tied at no goals apiece. We've had the only shot on target so far. You saw that in the highlight. Singapore, no shots on target yet. So we have been the better team. We'll be telling them, well, my assistant manager says tell them that was disappointing. I'm inclined to agree. Let's fire everybody up. Get back out there. Let's grab an early goal. Come on, boys. We should be doing this. If this isn't a case of us being better than them, this is a case of us not being as poor as them, which still should be enough for a win. Okay, here we go. In swinging corner to Jafar, and he knocks it in with a little flick of the head there. Beautiful stuff. Straight off the training ground, that one. Not that there is a training ground in Football Manager, but anyway. Al Salami whips it in. Jafar hardly needed to jump at all, did he? Just glanced the header in. That was the goal we're looking for. Nice one. We're going to tell the boys to concentrate now. Got to watch out for Singapore fighting back too early. Abdul Nabi gets it back to the keeper. Good, boys. Take your time. Take your time. Jafar, the goal-scoring hero. And it's back to Abdul Nabi. Nice patient build-up. Saeed cuts inside. Al Salami makes a little bit of a run. Bit of a stutter from the computer. And here we go. Kamba to Jassim. And Jassim strokes it home. We're 2-0 up. I think telling them I was disappointed at half-time did the trick. Yeah, lovely build-up play here. Very impressed with how we did that. It was all a bit slapdash and haphazard in the first half, but this is much better. Jassim just gets in front of his man. He's not going to miss from there, the poacher, and we're 2-0 up. Going to take Saeed off because he's looking a bit tired. Also thinking about taking Abul Nabi off, our deep-lying playmaker. So we'll bring on Nabil for him, just to confuse people with the names. Get those two out there. Let's see if we can run down the clock for this final 25 minutes. Or maybe we're going to add another goal. Jassim fires in the free kick. Over the bar, though. Coming into the final 15 minutes now. There's going to be another concentrate shout. There's going to be another substitution. And I think we've got this one in the bag. And we're going to go on to play Iran next. So one of our central defenders there is looking pretty ropey. The goal scorer, Jafar. Let's give him a nice round of applause as he trots off the pitch. Giving the old applause to the fans. There are quite a few fans here. I'm surprised by that. We don't want to concede here. Okay, good. It's a goal kick to Bahrain. They completely missed the target. I think we're going to run down the clock now. A 2-0 win. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. We could have asked for a 4-0 win, I suppose. But, you know, we'll take 2-0. We'll take it. It's the old cliche that if we'd been offered this before the game... Well, actually, I think it's more... If Singapore had been offered this before the game with a sufficient amount of cash, not that, you know, real life implying anything about the Singapore national team, clean as a whistle. Anyway, here we go. Get the ball off him. Nice play. Is there going to be time for a final goal, or are we just going to run down the whistle? Kamba into Saga. Saga floats one forward, but it goes nowhere. That doesn't matter. Bit of a risky back pass there. I think the referee's going to blow the whistle. There we go. He's done it. 2-0 victory. Bahrain get off to a flyer. Let's tell the team after that, well done. Good win. Everybody's happy. The fans are happy. You're happy. I'm happy. See you back for the Iran game. And we're back ready to take on Iran, who beat Lebanon quite easily, 4-0 in their first game. You can see Lebanon then lost their second match to Singapore, so doesn't look like they're in good form. We're playing them in the last match, hopefully. That's going to be a straightforward win. I don't have high hopes of beating Iran. I forgot to show you world rankings before this game, at the start of this episode rather. Iran equals 73rd in the world, by far the strongest team in the group, whereas we are 121st. Singapore, who we vanquished in the first match, 140th in the world. And Lebanon 94th, though obviously they're a bit out of sorts at the moment, having lost 2 matches already. Now, lineup time. I'm going for a more defensive formation here. Looks a bit asymmetric, that's what the game's calling it. The reason for this is, it's just one of those annoying things where if I play this guy right midfield, he gets, you know, these horrible ratings, but he's fine as an attacking right midfielder. Not sure why that is. I'm going to put him on inside forward. We'll see what happens. If we are getting completely slaughtered down that flank, we'll just drop him a bit deeper. I've got another right winger here, but they're exactly the same thing. If I put him in here, he's red. Got the red circles. Put him up here, he's all right. Again, we've got that tournament issue that a lot of players seem to be unable to recover despite a 5-day gap between matches. We're just going to have to play them and yeah, bring in some fresh faces for the next game. Iran lining up with a 4-3-3, cheeky. So we are just going to tell the players, yeah, a point could take us into the second round. Goalkeeper's happy about that. Everyone else, I've got faith. Come on, this is a big game for us. Get out there, boys. Do something with it. Nice huddle at the start. Pretty good crowd, it would seem. We kick off, I believe. Again, it's white and red, isn't it? It's very confusing. Takes a while to work out which team's which. It has happened in the past where I've cheered an early goal only to realise it was then scored by the other team. Anyway, they've got a player in there with a knock, so maybe if we can hold them off in this first half, we can outdo them for fitness in the second half. And here we go, we've got a chance. Jassim out to Abdullah. Abdullah is going to make that cut inside, whips the cross in. No one can get on the end of it, but we recycle possession. Saeed gets the cross in this time. Again, Iran, very solid in defence, dealing with it, and they've got a quick break with those 3 forwards. What's going on here? Oh, come on, another one of those stupid penalties. Off the ball incident. VAR and all that. 5 minutes in and we've gifted Iran an early goal. And that makes our task much more difficult. Okay, though, it's Bahrain on... No, it's not Bahrain on the attack. It's Bahrain giving the ball away here and Iran on the attack. Oh, dearie me. Terrible goalkeeping. Okay, now it's all starting to come back to me what this international manager of mystery career is like. A brilliant one game and then shocking the next. I mean, look at this. So we head it away, comes back. Oh, dearie me. Goalkeeper. That is a shocker. That is a clanger of Champions League final dodgy Liverpool goalkeeper proportions. Dearie me. Well, damage limitation from here then, I guess. That means probably then we're going to be a level with Singapore on 3 points going into the final round of matches. But of course, Singapore have to play. These guys, Iran, just hope that Iran don't just rest on their laurels thinking that, oh, we've already qualified. Half-time it is then, a very disappointing. That did not go down as a goalkeeper own goal, that second one. I think it should have. So we're going to get aggressive with them. Absolutely terrible. You have been rubbish. Tactics-wise, yeah, let's drop Abdullah back. Defensive winger, why not? He's just as bad everywhere else. Get out there for the second half and let's see what you can do. Well, we've reached the hour mark and nothing has happened in this half so far. Oh, here we go, right on cue. Iran attack. The Iran attack continues, and ooh, I thought they were getting the third goal there. It does not happen though, but nothing from us. We've been completely toothless in this second half. I have to say, Iran have dominated the game. I I don't see us coming. If we were 1-0 down, I'd be tinkering with the tactics more, thinking about how we could get them on the break. Now we're 3-0 down. It's not happening today. No big win today. Definitely going to tell them to tighten up. We're going to make a couple of subs, get some of those tired legs off the pitch. Who's really knackered? Saeed is knackered, so we're going to take him off. We're going to put on Hashim Saeed, who probably can't play in that position at all. Muhammad Ali's been absolutely terrible in this game. Sorry, that's not Muhammad Ali. Forget I said that. I'm going to put Kambar on anyway. Kambar, get yourself on there. Have a bit of a run out for 20 minutes. And let's see if you can, salvage something. Consolation goal, maybe? Here we go. Kambar, right on cue. Cuts into the box. Fires off his shot, but it's wide. Harmlessly wide. At least we did something positive in the second half. Into the final 10 minutes then. Going to end this particular episode on a bit of a damp squib. Started off so wonderfully with that epic win over Singapore, particularly that second half performance. Here comes Kambar. Probably should have had him on from the start, to be honest. Ooh, bit of a hit and hope from distance. Nearly snuck in. It's going to finish 2-0 to Iran, or 3-0 to Iran. Forgot how to count for a second there. So it's going to be pretty tight and tense going into that final match, isn't it? I mean, we should qualify. A point would probably be enough, but it's still the fact that something is riding on that final game. So again, we're going to tell the players that that was rubbish. Yeah, pretty disappointing result. Let's have a look at how that leaves the group. So you see here, teams have already started to qualify. South Korea, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Japan, UAE. They're all through already. Iran haven't joined them yet, but I think once a couple more matches have been played, that's going to be guaranteed. So we are sitting above Singapore on head-to-head results, of course. We've got to make sure it stays that way. So for now, I'm Dodgy Gamer, International Manager of Mystery. Please hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. See you again soon for our final group stage game in the 2023 Asian Cup.